What's up everyone, I am Master Johnson and these are 17 games that I saw from E3 which I am going to get day one. So I'm just going to jump into this because as you heard there's 17 games. Starting off with a new fighter, King of Fighters 14, which I think I'm probably gonna do on my channel. Get a couple of, I don't know what they are, arcade battles up, see what you all think, and go from there. After that, there's Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is coming out first on PC, but the developers say they're gonna bring it to consoles, so I'll see if it comes to consoles, and if not, I'll just get it on PC. Then we have an indie game called Yooka-Laylee, which is the predecessor to Banjo-Kazooie, which I didn't play, so I'm not sure, but it looks interesting. I'm probably gonna get it when it comes out. Let me know what you lot think below in the comments. Then we have a game from is it Remember Me, and that episodic one that came out from Square Enix. I can't remember the name, but it's called Vampire. I'm guessing it's meant to be vampire, but it's not spelt like that. It's an RPG which remembers what you've done and the world gets affected by it. And what they showed, the world actually does get affected by your decisions, whether you choose to kill someone or let them live, that sort of thing. So we'll see. Hopefully they show a bit more gameplay and we can see what that's like. Then you got Agents of Mayhem from the developers of Saints Row, and it looks pretty fun. You get to control 3 characters. You can pick between a roster of, I think they said 15 to 20, somewhere around there. All diverse, and they have little conversations between them all, even though you've only got one character out at a time. I did not hear if they had multiplayer, but I'm guessing it probably will, because most games these days have multiplayer. So yeah, if you get it with a couple of friends, I'm guessing that'll be a bit of a laugh. Then you had the big daddy from the PlayStation press conference, God of War. Everyone went mad when it was announced, and who can blame them? I did not play any of the other God of Wars, but when I saw this, it just looks, I don't know how to say it. You watch the trailer, watch the gameplay, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Then we have a VR launch game, or they're trying to get it in the launch for PlayStation VR, which is Riggs Mechanized Combat. And no joke, if this game plays as good as it looks, it's gonna be a big hit. It's from the makers of Killzone Mercenaries, which was the Vita version of Killzone, which I enjoyed. I still have my Vita. I still have the game, so yeah, that should be a good game. They know what they're doing. South Park Fractured Butthole, which sounds weird when you say it, but I enjoyed Stick of Truth, one of my favourite games of 2014, or was it 13? I know it was around that time, around the end of the last gen. So I enjoyed it. I played it through twice, and there was always one bum that I could not find. And I have no idea where he is. But if this game is as good as the last one, because it's a different team making it, it will be a great game. Then we have Horizon Zero Dawn, which they showed last year, was the big hit of the press conference last year. This year, still a big hit. Everyone got excited because they had a release date for it of the 28th of February 2017. I pre-ordered it. I got the collector's edition, I think. And if this game turns out to be shit, I have lost faith in Gorilla. Because I enjoyed the Killzone franchise, and now that they're moving away from that, trying something new, I'll admit it's risky. Everything they've showed off looks great. So if this game is not great, something has to be done. And at the Bethesda press conference, Dishonored 2 was shown. Harvey Dent, I think his name is, came out and did a long presentation when all I wanted to see was gameplay. He showed off some of the new powers for Emily Caldwin, and I think I know most people will be playing as Emily when Dishonored 2 comes out on November 11th, 2016, because I know I will. No doubt about it that she looks like one of the kick-ass people, and I have not met all my friends are saying they're gonna play as Emily, so I guess we'll see how it all turns out on November 11th. Then we had my game of E3. I loved this game when they showed it off last year. I thought it might have come out this year towards the end. Turns out it's the beginning of next year, February 14th, and that is For Honor. Now, I love samurai games. I buy any game that has samurais in, so this was a no-brainer for me, really. But the fact that they're facing off against knights and Vikings is just an added bonus. There is a single player campaign. There should be 3, one for each faction, but they've put it all into one, and you're gonna play knights, Vikings, then samurai. Best to save and best to last, so that'll give me incentive to play all the way through the campaign. And the multiplayer, I'm gonna be one of the best, I hope. If you want to see multiplayer for Honor, let me know before the 14th of February. If not, some will probably go up anyway, but not that much. So yeah, For Honor, get excited. Then we have Civilization 6, which is another civilization game, and I've enjoyed the rest of them, so I'm just assuming this one's gonna be as good. In a new game from Sony, forgot the development team name. Sony Benz, is it? And it's Days Gone. And for some reason they decided to show it twice at the press conference. There's loads of rumours going around why. But Days Gone, I don't care what people say from the press, from the team. It is a zombie game. Open world. Little pockets of resistance from the humans. It looks like all the humans are in the wild, while all the zombies have the big, like, towns and all that. It just looks good. You're on a motorbike driving through a zombie apocalypse. I mean, you have to keep on track of your motorbike, but this game, oh my god, when they showed it off. It is one to keep an eye on, because they did not have a release date for it. I wish they did. And they did a Bethesda from last year and said, this is coming out in November. But no, there's no release date for Days Gone, so it'll probably be 2018, 2019 by the time we get it. Then there's Tekken 7, which I think I've talked about this before somewhere, but I'm a big Tekken fan. It was my franchise growing up. I love Tekken 3 the most. Still think that's the best if you ask me. But Paul Phoenix is my go-to guy in Tekken 7, because when I was playing it full time, I could kick anyone's ass with Paul Phoenix. But now I've sort of, yeah, people are going to call me casual, but now that I don't play fighting games that much anymore, I'll have to see how good I still am with him. But that game is coming out early 2017, so I'm guessing March, May, somewhere around there. I hope it ain't February, because I want a lot of games from February. Titanfall 2. I'll admit I don't normally jump into the sequel if they don't give us the first game first. But the first game didn't have a story, so I'm alright with that. Titanfall 2 looks to be an improvement on the first Titanfall. And they have added a story, and there's 6 Titans to choose from, which is good for people like me, who probably don't know which one to go for and never will. But that's coming out on October 28th. There's Injustice 2, which was just announced before E3, and I played the first one. I enjoyed the first one. I am going to play the living daylights out of the second one, because it has new characters. Hopefully they've still got some of the kick-ass characters from the first one, but I know they take some out to throw in some new ones. And from what we've seen, they've got Grundy and a Red Lantern. I don't know his name. And Supergirl. So, coming off pretty big. The Red Lantern did look like he was a badass, so I might start playing with him, but we'll see where it all goes out. That's coming out sometime next year. Also, they say it could get pushed back into 2018, which I hope it doesn't, but it's always a possibility. And then we have my final game, that one, and that's Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now the first one, Human Revolution, I actually did not finish because I got stuck on a part and then more games came out, so I didn't have time to finish it, and I've not had a chance to go back to it. I normally finish a game before I delete it, trade it in, but I didn't with this one and I regret it because it was such an awesome game. So with this one, I'm just going to play through the story, start to finish, as soon as it comes out on August 23rd, and I hope you do too, because they should make another one. I do not want this franchise to stop, but they all do in the end. Gotta stop them somewhere. And I lied. Crash Bandicoot Remake, when they announced it, they've been doing little hints. Sean Layden, I think it was PlayStation Experience, when he came out wearing a Crash t-shirt and then jabbered on about something else. This time he came on without a Crash t-shirt, but there was the Crash music and the shadow of Crash where he was walking on, and everybody lost their shit when Crash Remake was announced, and I cannot believe it is actually happening. As soon as that comes out, it's a day one purchase, and I will probably upload a couple of levels. But the thing that ruined it for me was them putting Crash where they put Spyro in Skylanders, and I still don't like Activision for doing this with great characters who we all want in an actual new game. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. They're my, 18 games I was interested in from the E3 2016. Let me know in the comments which games you found interesting, and I hope to see you on my next video. Have a good day. See you soon.